Hello and welcome to my world of crochet. My name is Dina and today I'm here with you for another yarn haul video. And for me, this yarn haul is a very exciting yarn haul because I have ordered from a new company, or well, it's not a new company in the sense of the company is new, but for me it's a new company. It's a company that I've never ever placed an order with before, and it's always interesting to see how new yarn companies are when you place an order, what condition the yarn are, what sorts of yarn they have, and are you familiar with the yarns and things like that. So yeah, I received this parcel. Hello, I am here from the Dutch company called Wolplein.nl, but they do also have Wolplats.de or yarnplaza.com. So they do ship internationally. So yeah, this is basically the yarn haul that I got to open with you guys today. And of course, as you know, we cannot talk yarn without me having my faithful mug of tea here, which today is, because it's from a Dutch store, I decided for a Dutch blend. And this Dutch blend is the Nijmeegse Trots, which is a loose tea blend that I picked up when I was visiting the city of Nijmegen. It's a fruity blend, which has some pineapples, raisins, rose leaves, and cornflower leaves, or petals, I would say, in it. And it's a nice fresh taste of tea. I really do enjoy it. But yeah, you guys are most interested in the contents of this one. And not only is it a new company, there is also some yarns into this box that I've never had in my hands before. So yes, it's going to be an interesting opening. So I bought some new different yarns that I've never touched before. I have some ideas for some of them, at least for what I want to make from it. And I also bought a crochet set, which is basically a pattern with the yarns put together. And yeah, I'm gonna show it all to you. So yeah, let's get this box opened. And once opened, I am going to place it here next to me because obviously this takes up way too much space for me to decently being able to have it on the table and for you to still see my face at the same time. So I'm just gonna place this box right here next to me and open it up. And it's pretty damn gorgeous, to be honest. There is room in this box. And I think you guys like the sneak previews I make of the boxes. So I am going to flip this camera around and give you a sneak peek of what this box looks inside. There had been room to add more yarns to it, obviously, but you know, the order filled the requirements for free shipping and stuff like that. So I decided that was more than enough for me for this time around. But let me flip the camera around for you to get a short, quick sneak peek of what you soon will be seeing during this yarn haul video. This is the inside of the box, and as you can see, we have a bigger cake here. We have some chenille type of yarn. There is a box down here with the logo of Yarn Plaza. It's basically, it seems to be wrapped up nicely as a gift box. We have some cotton yarns here. We have some different yarns from, I think, Lana Grossa here. We have like a fluffy yarn. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to show you guys all these yarns. As you can see, a quite interesting box indeed. And I barely know where to get started, to be honest. But let's get started on the top simple one, which is a cotton DK, or a DK cotton yarn. It's a gray cotton yarn from a Budgetyarn.com. So this is just like a small skein of a gray cotton yarn. I only got this single skein and it was like €1.25, so it was a reasonably priced for a skein of cotton. It's from Budget Yarns and they have a website, budgetyarns.com. It's Oecotex certified, which basically means it's tested for harmful substances and stuff like that. It's color 96 and it's 40 grams, so it's slightly smaller than the hobby skeins. If you know the hobby cottons, like the 4/8 or 6/8 or 8/8 cottons. This is slightly less, so it's a slightly smaller cake or skein. It's only 40 grams. And for those 40 grams, I get 96 meters of yarn. So it is similar weight class to those 6.4 cottons. I would say, estimate at least. 100% cotton can be washed at 30 degrees. Lay flat to dry. Don't dry it in the dryer. Don't iron it. Don't bleach it. Don't do any other crazy stuff with it. And they recommend, I do believe, 2 to 3 millimeter crochet hook. I think I would probably size up a little bit. It kind of also, of course, depends on what you're going to use this for. I'm going to use this as a part of an amigurumi project idea I have. I found a pattern for a sheep. And this is going to be like the legs and the hooves of that sheep, or bottom part, so to say. So I don't need a lot of gray, but I just needed some, and therefore I decided, you know, this was helping me to get onto that limit of free shipping and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, I'll get the single skein of cotton, and then I have an idea of how Budget Yarn's cottons DK feel like, and they feel actually like decent cottons. Like, I think it could be great for a versatile area of things. The downside, of course, to these cottons is that you can only wash it at 30 degrees, and 30 degrees is like 84, I think, Fahrenheit. Where hobbies, a range of cotton, especially the hobby rainbows, they can really be boil washed. So this is a little bit more sensitive cotton in the sense of, and I don't know if that's related to the cotton itself or if it's related to if the dye can handle a boiling wash or whatever. But except for that downside with the temperature part, I think it feels like a nice cotton. It feels like a good value, a cotton for a good value. I would rather say it like that, yes. So a good value cotton. And the yarns I'm going to be combining this cotton DK with is also from Budgetyarn, and it's called Soft Aran. Maybe I should just quickly show you how this looks against the finger. That would be it. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Yep. So it is slightly thicker than your 4.8 from Hobby. As I mentioned, I'm going to use this for an amigurumi, and the top part of the amigurumi is made from the Soft Aran, also from Budget Yarn. And that's 100% acrylic, if I'm not wrong. No, it is not. I'm wrong. It's 20, sorry, let's try once more time. Soft Aran is 86% polyester and 32% nylon. This is also 40 grams, so these weigh equally the same. And for these 40 grams, I get 120 meters of yarn. They recommend a crochet hook 4 millimeter. Wash at 30 degrees, lay flat to dry, don't bleach, don't tumble dry, don't iron. This is colorway 2. I do believe it's like the one they call like white cream or something like that. And it's a fluffy yarn, which is also the reason that you see. Let's see if I can find a good piece of it, because it's a bit difficult. Can't say. There we go. This is how it looks like. So it is a fluffy yarn. And as you know, I just said that I'm going to use this for an amigurumi like that's looking like a sheep. This is going to be a part of it because it's fluffy. So it seemed perfect to make an amigurumi of this looking like a sheep. And to make sure that I have enough, I did get more skeins if I'm not wrong. I do believe I got 3 of them. I would have to look at my order sheet, but I can't find it right here. But yes, I have found 3 of these. I do believe I ordered 3, or I might have 4. If I find a 4th, I will let you know. But I got 3 of them, and I only got 1 of these because I didn't need much of that. But that's basically the idea. I should have some safety ties somewhere. I should also have some filling somewhere. And I don't know what I'm gonna make that amigurumi, but it's just like, now I have the yarn for this project I found. I have the pattern already laying somewhere in my stash. So it's just a question of finding time, sitting down and making it. Not sure when, but it seems like really nice. And it is really soft. Like this is really soft feeling. I could also imagine this making a really wonderful warm blanket actually. It's really soft. It's really, and you can also see it's like plushy, but it's not like the chenille yarns. And the reason I can say that is because I did buy some chenille yarns because I have an idea for that as well. So I got these chunky chenille from Budgetyarn also. And they all, so these are also Crochet certified, and so are these. This is color 63, and this is also 40 grams. I don't know why they make 40 gram skeins, but they do, which is 72 meters. It's 100% polyester, and they recommend crochet hook 5mm for this. Wash at 30 degrees, lay flat to dry, don't tumble dry, don't iron, don't bleach, don't do other crazy stuff basically. And let's see if I can get it out here. Their chenille yarn looks like this. So it's slightly thinner than many baby blanket yarns you would find, for example, in America and many other American box stores. I love this blue. It's a light blue. It's a very gorgeous light blue, and this is very soft. Like chenille yarns are soft. This is soft. I love it. So I got more of these yarns, but not in this color. I got them also in darker blue. The exact same yarn spec, so I'm not gonna go over those, but I can tell you the color number. This is 61, and I did say this was a 63. So those two I'm going to match. And I got two more of these, if I'm not wrong. Just let me find them. So this is going to go in one project. And what will I be making of this, you might ask? I will make a blue bunny. And of course, an amigurumi. I have in the past made amigurumis, but not something I've shown on this channel. And I have this idea that it would be really nice to make some sort of baby bunny blue amigurumi. I actually wanted originally to make it in brown or brown shades. So that would be more natural bunny-like, but they were sold out. And then I was looking, and white cream was sold out, and like many of the colors were sold out. And if I wanted to make it pink, I would miss a part of the pink, or pink light, pink, whatever, rose. And the only color they actually had that was like kind of matching, that would make sense to combine, that there wasn't sold out on, was these two. So that's the reason I optioned for the blue one. And if I really like them, I'm probably gonna order more for the future for just some quick project. I have, again, as I mentioned, saved size from a very old order last year. And I have filling also laying somewhere. I know a place where I can really good filling for a good price. So yeah, this is just like making sure I have for those kind of fun projects. That's gonna be in between the bigger projects, because I tend to make big scarves, shawls, vests, etc. And they just take so long time to make, or even blankets and stuff like that. So I think it's nice to have some smaller projects to feel more like, you know, like you feel like you can see there is easier progress, especially like you can see pieces are completed from week to week or almost on a daily basis. But again, personal thing. Then I got a big ball from Rico Design, and it was in sale. So I got a great offer on it, and I'm not sure if I can see what I paid for it here. I can. So all of these from the Budgetyarn brand here, they were all €1.25 each. So that's a pretty good price for what it is. So I guess that's pretty close to like prices you get at Dollar Tree or something like that. But luckily, this huge ball of yarn from Rico Design was also on sale. Normally they retail for €23, and I got it for just above 16. So that's a discount of 30-ish%. And the ball I got is this one. It's the Rico Design's Creative Melange. It's an Aran weight, and it's the one they call Wonderball. And it's also, as you can see here, looking through this, it's the ones we call roving types. So it's Generally, the thickest point is going to be Aran weight, and it's not going to be the same thickness all the way through. You can see here inner, they are a bit thinner than the ones that's here on the outer edge. Very big, squishy, not itchy, big ball of fluff. This Wonderball is 200 grams and it's 640 meters. So I have the idea that I'm going to make a scarf or kind of mini poncho thing. I found a great pattern for it, which I believe will fit this ball. So I'm gonna make that eventually, but probably when we get closer to the winter. I'm not really sure when I will make it, but I really wanted to fill this this type of yarn because for me it's completely new. So let's talk a little bit about the yarn itself. So again, as I mentioned, Rico Creative Melange Aran Wonderball, 200 grams, 640 meters. That gives you so the specs for it is 51% virgin wool. So basically it's just pure virgin wool that they made into this, 51%, and the last 49% is acrylic. And Rico designs are made in Italy, so this is an Italian yarn. And I think it's absolutely gorgeous colors. Like it's pink and rose, but it's also khaki green and purple and sort of, yeah, it's both fall and summery in one go. It's probably like late summer, maybe. I don't know. What are you thinking of when you're seeing this color? Because it doesn't have a name, unfortunately. I'm going to see if I can find. So it's the color number 14. I don't have a color name for it. What would you call this one? Comment down below, description box. What would you call this one? It feels gorgeous though. They recommend to keep the package. So let's read about the yarns. We have some yarn specs down here, so I will try to see if I can get them all. They say they recommend a crochet hook of 5 millimeters. And you need 500 grams to crochet a size 40. 40 is like medium to medium large sweater. It can be washed at 30 degrees. It does not say that it requires hand wash, so you could theoretically put it in the washing machine. Though I would probably choose to hand wash because it's a really nice yarn. And it feels like, it feels special, like it feels, it's a bit more than just your regular wool acrylic, I would say. At least that's my first impression here. It smells really clean. You have this slight wool feel, but it smells really, really clean. So can be washed at 30 degrees. Don't tumble dry, don't bleach, lay flat to dry, but you can iron it. That surprises me. So yeah, I'm looking forward to work with this big fluff of yarn. For me, it's a completely new type of yarn, and it feels really, really nice. I'm impressed with the feeling of this. It's a lot better than I had actually dared to expect or dream of. So super, super positive. And I got it at a great price. I don't find the Rico yarns are that often on sale. Or maybe I'm just looking at the wrong stores. Not impossible. But I think I got a great deal on this one. So that's positive. Then I have 3 balls of Lana Grossa yarn. Lana Grossa is also, if I'm not wrong, an Italian yarn. So the yarn I got here is this gorgeous yarn, which is the Lana Grossa Gomitolo Lino. Gomitolo Lino from Lana Grossa. It is indeed made in Italy. It does say lanagrossa.de, so I'm unsure if it is Italian or a German brand. But yeah, this is a colorway 2015. They say if you want to crochet a sweater or a top, and that's a size medium, you need 300 grams. They recommend 3.5 to 4 millimeter knitting needles, so they're not talking about crochet hooks here. can be washed at 30 degrees. You can iron it, lay flat to dry, do not tumble dry, do not bleach. This cake is 100 grams, and for those 100 grams I get 290 meters of yarn. What's interesting, of course, is the weight contained of this yarn, and that's 60% cotton, 28% viscose, and 12% linen. So this is a really gorgeous yarn. Try and look at those colors. Really, like, these are like ocean like blue, right? Like you have the teal and darker blue and a lighter blue. Lovely variegations, a bit purple even, very light blue here. Absolutely gorgeous colors. I really enjoy those colors, and the yarn feels really nice. Like, you can feel there's linen in it, but it doesn't feel stiff like linen. Sometimes can linen feel a bit stiff, but I think it's really gorgeous yarn. I really do. Various variegations. I got it with the intention of making myself like a summer top, though I'm not sure if I will reach to make the summer top at this time of the year. I think I might have gotten it on sale, but I'm unsure. But I got 3 of them, so according to this I should be able to make a medium-sized top, which is also what I'm expecting. And the reason that I'm then postponing a little bit to make it is I hope to lose a little bit of weight, and therefore will not need to make as big a piece of a garment. But these are lovely yarns. Like, have you ever heard of this Lana Grossa Gomitolo Lino yarn before? And if you have you tried them? Or have you just touched them in the stores? Are you familiar with them? I'm happy to hear again. Description box down below. So, my box is emptying out. Oh, I lied. I have 4 of them. Hello. I got 4 of them. So I can actually make a medium to large size shirt. Might not have to wait so long. Well, probably because I have so many other projects and I don't have time for all, but I have more than I thought. That's awesome. And the last thing I have is, now it's kind of empty, but I have another parcel here which says, hello, here I am. That's kind of cool. They use recycled plastic for their bags, so I learned that. So in here I have a yarn kit, a crochet kit, which is something that I thought was super cute, and it comes with pattern for and basically you have everything you need in this kit. So it comes with the pattern, it comes with all the needs you have to be able to finalize the project. And the yarn we have here are cotton yarns, 100% cotton yarns from Yarn and Colors. Yarn and Colors is a Dutch brand where they they basically have all sorts of yarns there. Yarn and Colors Favorite here we have, and the Favorite here is 50 grams, so this skein is heavier also than the gray one. 50 grams gives you 170 meters. In American terms, for those that's interested in those, that will be 1.75 ounces to 185 yards. It can be washed at 60 degrees, and they do still recommend to lay flat to dry, but you can actually tumble dry them. I do think, no, not tumble dry, sorry. Lay flat to dry, 60 degrees, you can iron them. Now I'm in doubt. Yeah, but well, lay flat to dry. 100% cotton. You need 5 skeins to make a medium-sized t-shirt. I guess that's if you're knitting though. They classify this as a fine yarn. They recommend a crochet hook of 3mm or knitting needles of 3mm. It's a colorway mustard. They actually have color names for them. I do believe this one is made in Bulgaria. So colorway 15 named Mustard. And this is the fine yarn. So this is basically similar to the Hobby Rainbow Yarns 8-4. For those that's familiar to those, where this would be the weight class just above. You can also easily see now when I hold these together or next to one another. Let's see if I can get both yarns here on. You can see there is definitely difference here in the yarn size. So Mustard, then I have, and now they are all the same specs. Also all yarn and color, so all the yarn in this bag are yarn and colors, and they are these cotton yarns, but we're going through them all. This is Sunset, colorway 21, Sunset. So Mustard and Sunset. Then we have yarn and colors favorite here, which is the color, I can't find it on this one, that's here, Girly Pink, Girly Pink. I agree, this one is Girly Pink. I think it's a great name though, Girly Pink, and I agree, this is Girly Pink. Again, same specs as the rest. Then we have, again, yarn and colors favorite here. This is Orchid, the colorway Orchid, that's colorway 52. Girly Pink is 35. Did I say that the Sunset was 21? Then I have a brown one here, which is colorway 26, and it's named Satay. Satay is actually like a satay sauce, is really popular here in the Netherlands. Satay sauce are made of peanuts, so it's basically a peanut butter sauce. And they use it for sides to go to, for example, chicken fillets or noodles and stuff like that. The Dutch are crazy on it. I'm not a big satay eater. I do not mind the sauce, but I'm just not a big thing on it. My partner loves it, so I'm always like, yeah, you know, that's good. We'll share. You get a bit of mine. Then I don't have too much. But color-wise, I actually agree. It looks like satay. It's colorway 26. Then we have another sort of dark red, and it is so colorway 29, Burgundy. That fits certainly also with the name. Then I have here colorway 55, that's Lilac. Again, all of them are cottons, so it's gonna be like one fun big cotton show for me here. We have here the colorway 37, that's Cotton Candy. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous. We have a green one here. That's colorway 87, and that's Amazon. I think this is a gorgeous green. I may need to order some of this for my own. Gorgeous green. Like, I can figure out something to make out of this. I think this is a gorgeous green. Absolutely hot, hot green. Then we have here a colorway 86, Peony Leaf. So these are like colorways just next to one another. You can see like a darker green and lighter green. I think this is gorgeous too, but this one is like an emerald greenish green. I like it. And I like green, so hey, no surprise. And then we have 32 here, which is like a bright red. And this bright red is named Pepper. I would say this is definitely sort of chili pepper color. So that was that. And I'm trying to figure out, I have the idea that I'm lost something. Then I have filling. So I got here filling from polyester. I do believe it's just 100% polyester filling. Though it doesn't really say what it's made of. It just says it's washable and it's 40 grams and it's filling. That's it. I had hoped that I had the pattern in here of what I'm gonna make. So that's a bit weird, so I might need to contact that company. But what is this pattern for, and why do I have a color of each of all these very interesting colors? Like, let me see if I can hold them all, because there's lots of yarns here. Yes, it succeeds. These are all the yarns I picked up. all the cotton yarns, different colors. And what am I gonna make of this with the filling? Yeah, that's a good question. So they had a crochet kit called Spring Flowers. So I'm going to crochet some flowers, and I will have to pick up some other few things at the handicraft store and so on to be able to make stocks and so on. But I thought it would be a really cool idea to have some flowers made of crochet. So that's basically what I'm going to be making of this. Though I had expected that pattern to be in this bag, but there's nothing left in here. Nada, nothing. I got all the yarns I need for it, so that's cool, very important. But I am disappointed that they didn't include a version of that pattern here. So I may need to contact them and find out how I'm supposed to get the pattern, because I don't know if it's because I need to supposed to download a PDF version of it, which is cool, that's not a problem. It's just not very clear. So I will contact their customer support and ask how I'm supposed to get the pattern, because I bought the crochet kits and it says pattern included and there is no pattern. With that exception in mind, I think it's a really, really nice store. They have some really, really nice deals, and there is some really interesting yarns here for me to work with. Lots of new yarns for me, especially like I've never had any of the budget yarns before. Lana Grossa is also new for me, and the Rico yarns or Rico Designs is also a new yarn for me. I've seen them in stores and I've felt them, but I've never owned them. So in that sense, I think this was an absolutely wonderful yarn haul. I'm really looking forward to working with this linen yarn. And this fella is gorgeous as well. Absolutely gorgeous. Looking forward to working with this and see what I can make of it. And the chenille yarns will be a first for me ever as well. And I don't even know if I can crochet with this, but we'll see. We're always in for a challenge, aren't we? Thank you very much for watching my yarn haul all the way to this point. I hope you did enjoy it. And if you haven't done it yet, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification so you get notified whenever I do post new videos, because I post everything on this channel from, and it's always yarn related and crochet related at least. And generally hit the button because we have yarn hauls, tutorials, yarn talks, giveaways, much more, all yarn related. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching this time, and stay safe, and until I see you again in a new video. Take care. Bye. I think it's fair to just give a quick update. I was looking into the website of Wolplein regarding my crochet kit, and the crochet kit, it stated down in the very small below, like, be aware, once you have paid, you will be able to find the pattern for the kit as a digital product, as a download in your crochet account. I just found it and I downloaded the kit, so I don't need to contact their support. So yeah, it's just, you know, me being confused that there wasn't a printed version of the pattern. But on the same time, maybe it's not too bad, you know, it's much better for our environment if we're not printing unnecessary things. And I don't know when I will be using it, and I don't need to keep track of the pattern in some way. I can now just either keep it on my account or I can save it on my computer as a PDF document for all the flowers in this crochet kit. So yeah, I will link to the kit in the description box down below, so you can actually see a picture of how it's gonna look like. If you're curious, you can click into that link and see what I found, and you know, the pattern came and it's there. I just wanted to let you know that I actually have the pattern and I don't need to contact their support. So I do apologize for any misunderstandings here. So all kudos, they did great service, quick service. I had ordered it on a Friday. No, I had ordered it on a Saturday and I received it on a Wednesday with, do believe, DHL. So they must have packed either Monday or Tuesday and shipped it off, and I got it the next or 2 days after. Perfect service, nothing to complain about. And I will definitely order from this web shop sometime out in the future.